Hey guys, what's going on? Druzy here, back again with another South Park Phone Destroyer video, and we have some developer updates that we need to talk about today, as we know some big balance changes that are going to be coming to the game here when the season resets here within the next week. So let's start off really quickly with the weekly timetable from Buck. It's the season 23 is going to be starting this week, guys. It's going to be starting on Wednesday. Wednesday will be episode 1 of the new season of South Park. So, of course, that will integrate into Phone Destroyer as it pretty much has in the last as it did last year, quite a bit. So I'm sure as all of you are excited as I am, the season 23 will start this week. Make sure to tune in and watch Wednesday, September 25th, 10/9 Central on Comedy Central. And there we go. We got a mystical 24-hour event on Tuesday. Nobody cares. Challenge mode is the 420 challenge, which means that Tally, Poseidon Stand, and Witch Garrison will all only cost 1 energy for this weekend's event. And that leads us to the weekend event. Blah, blah, blah. Due to the nature of creating content based on the episode, we can't share any info yet about the weekend event. Be sure to jump into the game on Friday and see what we've come up with and see if there is a new character or outfit or both. I assume there'll probably only be a new outfit, most likely not a new character, to get your hands on. Also, to note, it will most likely be a token collection event due to the legendary season end. And we need to talk about these balance changes, guys. Finally, some balance changes are being made that have needed to happen for a long time. So, Elven King Bradley. So Tuesday, October 1st, all of these changes will come live. Elven King Bradley's attack boost will be reduced by 50%. At base level, it will now be 5 attack down from 10 attack on his Warcry attack boost. So the attack boost goes down, and the walk speed for him is increased by 19%. So the pros and cons of this: I thought there should be a nerf to the range. The attack boost itself isn't really the biggest issue with Elven King Bradley, it's the range increase. But at the same time, if you lower the range increase, then Elven King Bradley becomes a worthless card. But I do really much enjoy the fact that his walk speed is increased. Therefore, he could be on the field much longer. Or a lot less, I mean. So, with the fact that he could be on the field much less, I mean, 19% isn't a huge change. I guess we're going to really have to check it out once he's into play. But Elven King Bradley is running ridiculously rampant right now. This is going to maybe tweak him a little bit. Not completely remove him from the meta, I don't think. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But Incan Craig, finally, for the love of God, is getting a change. Laser damage decreased by 20% at base level will now do 160 down from 200, and 32 new kid damage down from 40. Laser width decreased from 1.5 down to 1.2. He should no longer hit units behind the new kid as well. All of these things are great news for Incan Craig. All he needed was a mild tweak to the width more than anything. The damage itself, in my opinion, was ridiculous to some degree, but not the ultimate issue with him. And the fact that he would hit units behind the new kid was also ridiculous. Those things are all down. So Incan Craig, will he go away? No. Will he be tweaked? Yes. Hopefully this is enough to put him within par with some of these other cards, because Incan Craig is the strongest card in the freaking game right now. He is absolutely insane. Pigeon Gain. HP increased by 71%. At base level, HP is now 12, up from 7. Attack increased by 30% at base level from 10 up to 13. And the fly speed, movement speed, has been increased by 14%. This is weird because you don't see Pigeon Gain in Legendary Arena hardly at all. Pigeon Gain is rampant in Bronze and sometimes a little bit in Silver League. You don't see it in Legendary hardly at all unless you have him to level 7. This could be interesting. This will also affect Pigeons going forward in Team Wars, even in Challenge Mode, things like that. You're going to see maybe Pigeons be used a lot more often. Now, granted, in Challenge Mode, probably not so much, just due to the fact that Bebe, Blood Elf Bebe, is used a ton in Challenge Mode. So, we'll see how much this affects Pigeon Gain, if it's actually worth it. Rats get an attack increase by 30% at base level. Attack speed is now up from 10 to 13. Underpants Gnomes as well, so this looks like a huge tweak to Swarm units. And Underpants Gnomes attack increase by 127% is up from 11 to 25. HP is increased by 70%, up from 10 to 17. Wow. I mean, I've got some materials lying around for fantasy. I might have to get my Underpants Gnomes up and see how good these guys could be now. Sharpshooter Shelly's charged ability now hits all units in range. Previously only hit one. This is good. This is a good change for Sharpshooter Shelly. You might see Sharpshooter Shelly now come into play a lot more for adventures. I think she was her scaling with her actual health is very, very good. Her damage isn't that great, but the fact that her charge ability was basically worthless, this makes her charge ability actually somewhat viable. It doesn't make it fully viable because the cone is still pretty small, but the fact that it hits all units in the cone is really good. And the attack range for her attack, I assume, is increased by 17%. So yes, her attack range was 3.5, it's now 4.1. This is good. Puts it in par with most range units at 4.1, which is the general average for most range units within the game. So I think Sharpshooter Shelly could get some play now. I have her to level 4, so I might try her out. But yeah, I'm happy with the Sharpshooter Shelly. I'm happy with Elven King Bradley and Incan Craig. I think Elven King Bradley will still be very popular. I don't think this is really going to take him away. I think it's going to tweak him a little bit. Again, it's his range increase is the most important thing here. The fact that that didn't get touched is okay, I think. Just due to the fact that, again, if it was tweaked, he probably would be removed from the game, or at least nobody would play him. And then when you got Incan Craig, his damage goes down a little bit. His laser width goes down, which is the biggest thing that he needed. Pigeon Gang Rats and Underpants Gnomes are very unique. But at least we didn't get 2 freaking cards to be changed in this balance changes. But what do you guys think of this balance changes, guys? This is a lot of stuff to go over. These are 6 units that are getting changed here. So 3 times the amount of balance changes we are normally used to from season to season. Hopefully, Red Links continue to make more. Now, 6 isn't a ton, but continue to make more than 2 every season, please, for the love of God. Continue with this trend of more units around maybe 10 balance changes. 5 to 10 is the ideal amount, in my opinion, that need to be done per season. Tweak this game to the point to where there's at least some level of balance. There's not going to be complete balance within this game because there's so many freaking cards and you just keep adding more. But at least to some level that it's at least viable with some of these cards that are not. There's a lot of units that still are not playable right now within the game, but this brings down some of the arguably 2 of the strongest cards in the entire game, and then put some that are not in the meta at all anymore, really, at least a legendary arena. Now you might see a little bit more here going forward. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below, and Red Links down below, what you guys think of the balance changes, because I know Buck reads mine, reads the comments, and looks at my videos. So there you go, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, guys, my name is Jersey.